Jakey's only hitting for 1.
Yeah, I think we're doing okay.
Doing okay. So yeah, we definitely don't want to go east that much.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, we're kind of...
I hesitate.
We have a visual map, but we're kind of we don't know the boundaries.
Yeah,
they're invisible.
And there's no larger map as far as I recall.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting, yeah, I guess.
Now it doesn't want to give me fights. I remember as a kid thinking like certain squares were hotter for fights, which is just, it's totally not true.
It's kind of those mythologies you invent as a kid, but before...
It's not understanding what random number generators are.
Right.
And what real randomness is. Right.
Well, it's difficult because a lot of it is invisible. Even now, it's hard to tell, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm sure someone has documented it, but...
Okay, so heal gains us 10 right now. Or at least it did that time. I don't know if it's a die roll or not.
Gotcha. That's a good point, too, I guess. It doesn't fully restore your health.
Boom. I also don't know what our experience point goal is. I forgot to talk to the king.
This looks dangerous.
Oh, this is the cave.
Okay, so this is probably where we're headed eventually, yeah?
This is kind of the next thing that you do. Oh, shit.
We're in ghost territory, though.
I could run.
I think you got this ghost, though.
You kind of fucked us up last time. And we still have to get back to the castle.
Is run a sure thing?
No. And blocked in front. I'm gonna try to run, though. There we go.
Yeah, there we are.
I mean, it's pretty likely.
So, does Erdrick here, a.k.a. Buttlord, have a beard, or...
I don't know.
I want to do some sprite analysis here in a second.
Maybe
since we're walking down anyway.
Yeah. Of course. The random encounters are not letting you.
I like the big rock and the little rock.
I always look at this big rock on the left as a nose.
Oh, interesting.
You'll never not see that anymore.
Nope, it's eternally a nose rock.
Nose rock. Not to be confused with party rock. Party rock's on the other side.
Oh, hey. There's actually a third rock in the bottom that's covered up by our...
Oh, is there?
Yeah, watch it next time it loads.
Alright.
Yeah, this is... rock counting is a pastime in Dragon War.
Listen.
Look, see?
Oh, yeah, the little guy. A little petite rock.
It's very particular.
How do you mean?
I mean, everywhere you go, there's 3 rocks in front of you.
Oh, yeah. Well, the background does change based on...
Oh, does it?
Yeah, if you're in the overworld. And I think different places in the overworld might have different battle backgrounds. And definitely when you're in dungeons, you have a different battle background.
I'm fascinated by it. I love the pixel art so much. Like,
yeah, I do think this is a pretty game.
It just has a particular feel to it.
Yeah.
I love the sound of the synths and... Well, the battle song is kind of like sliding too.
Yeah, it's definitely not as like. It definitely fills you more with dread than some of the more like high tempo, more actiony battle music that you get in some of the Final Fantasy games.
It's not terribly overbearing either, I think, which is kind of nice.
It does make you feel like in the long term you're just diving deeper and deeper into madness because you have to grind so much.
I think that's what the Dragon Lord wants.
Yeah, probably.
Madness is surely in his arsenal.
Yeah. I remember the fight with the Dragon Lord. It is fucking hard. So I'm pretty sure I came into it at like level 27 and the maximum level is 30. So like I could have grinded some more.
Yeah.
But like those later levels take like tens of thousands of experience points.
Yeah, I was gonna say
it's pretty dumb.
That would be insanity.
Excellent move.
You did it. What I think is kind of cool about this, especially for someone who's never played the game, imagine coming into it as a kid. The Dragon Lord, like, he starts as like, you hear his name right from the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
I have no idea what he looks like. Or what he
kind of just looks like a dragon, I think.
Is he... See, I was wondering, is he the Lord of Dragons? Who is not a dragon?
We got 10 more maximum magic points, which is equivalent of... Now we can cast heal 4 times.
We are.
And what's our new spell here? Hurt. If I recall correctly, hurt is terrible and is only useful on enemies that are like resistant to physical attacks, which there aren't very many of.
We just wail on them with our club. How much G's do we have?
We got a good number of G's. We're close. We're at 72 G's. We need 18 more G's.
We probably want the sword, yeah.
Well, we can either go for the shield or we can save up for the sword. The thing is, we have nothing in our shield slot right now.
True.
It's just unused. And it's also a bigger difference faster. Like, we'd have to save up twice again.
Yeah, good point. There's resource management even on this end.
Oh, yeah. So we need 63 points. So
Lord.
When our experience is 110, we will level up.
I think you're right. I think we should get the shield and then maybe hit the cave.
Yeah, that was kind of what I was thinking, is shield then cave. This gonna do that forever. There's also a map making element, unless you just look up maps. But
I was wondering that
in the dungeons are completely dark, so you have to use torches to light up a certain number of squares around you.
Interesting. Does the game intend you to map as you go?
I think it kind of does.
Because that's classic CRPG style, wizardry style.
You might have to buy some graph paper.
I believe I might have some of my old Pool of Radiance maps.
Oh shit.
I think wizardry is still pretty popular in Japan.
You also have that dry erase map.
I do, actually.
That we did just
for an actual D&D battle map.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It was funny though. One of the mangas Chrissy was reading recently, there's a sidebar. The mangaka will put sidebars saying what they are doing, but they were talking about playing wizardry. Sorry, I didn't get more manga done. I was busy playing wizardry.
I've seen those in mangas before.
Yeah.
Where it's kind of like the author note, sort of.
But it was it was like a shoujo manga, and she was playing wizardry.
Oh, okay. So the characters were actually doing it.
Oh no, it was the author here.
Oh,
but okay. She was, instead of doing her manga work, she was busy playing wizardry, which is kind of awesome.
It happens. Sometimes you get busy playing wizardry. Oh, I forgot to. God damn it! I forgot to get MP while I was in here.
The old man doesn't. Yeah.
I want to be able to explore a little more, but to do that, I want to make sure I have heal charges.
Yeah, that's fair. He's so cute. That's right.
The wizard?
Yeah.
You can kind of tell he has a hunchback and everything. Yeah, so we can cast heal 4 times, which is pretty sweet.
Yeah, that's pretty solid. I think we could hit the cave. I'm really excited to see what the background looks like in the dungeon.
The thing is, like, if you go into the cave, you have to use a torch basically immediately if you want to be able to see even one square around you.
Okay.
And then if you walk out, you lose your torch.
See, even that, I'll shut up about this eventually, but even that's a wizardry thing. Like, you couldn't see around you unless you have a light spell cast, I believe.
That is the thing. You do eventually learn a light spell that is just better than using a torch.
Or at least you couldn't see more than one square, like, at a time. Like, you're wandering around in the dark.
I think it's the same thing, too. Well, in this, if you don't have a torch, you literally cannot see the square next to you.
Yes, that's how it was in that,
and then use the torch, you get 1 square radius of light, and then if you use the light spell, I think you get 2.
Wow. Okay, so yeah, it does sound like
or maybe
it wants
3.
You to map.
I mean, it's really good, whatever it is.
Strangely, I haven't heard anybody talking about mapping in Dragon Quest before, but maybe it's a thing.
I mean, especially because, like, a lot of dungeons will just have, like, little treasure rooms and stuff that are off to the side, and it just takes everything you can to get there and back.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you don't want to go after a boss or whatever.
So why don't we just grind for a while? And
I want to get up to that shield for sure.
Yeah, shield. Okay, 90 gold? Was that?
Yeah.
This red slime thinks
it knows what's up. So I'm going to see now if this restores 10 points again. 11. So it's definitely a die roll. Or maybe a percentage. It's hard to tell.
Slime. They just vanish out of existence.
Yeah, they're just gone. I think the maximum HP 31. Okay. I think the only enemy that has a special death animation is the Dragon Lord.
That seems fair.
Yeah, reasonable.
Yeah. We don't really know a lot of the political situation here. We just kind of implicitly trusting the king.
It's true. I don't think the writing in this game is that complex, but
I like to see what's implied by the little details they do give us.
Mm-hmm. There are definitely areas of the kingdom that are more abandoned than others.
Interesting.
Like, as much as you feel like this is a wasteland, this is like the most populated area in the game.
Interesting. I mean, I like to imagine that that's because the Dragon Lord has ravaged the entire planet or something like that,
or at least the entire continent.
Yeah. Oh, is there intercontinental travel?
No, there's just there's like islands. Like the Dragon Lord's castle down here is definitely on an island, and you have to find a way to cross.
What is it surrounded by too? Is it trees or? It looks like it has a unique tile.
I'm pretty sure it has a poison marsh immediately surrounding it, and then something else.
Well,
I think just mountains or something. Yeah, it's mountains, then poison marsh with a sand sort of.
See, I'm just absolutely fascinated by the Dragon Lord and King Lork's castle being right next to each other.
Yeah. Apparently this is a flightless dragon, because you think you just come over and burn down the castle, but we have 90 gold. Let's go do that.
Yeah, see, that's what making me wonder why. What is the situation right now with the Dragon Lord?
What's he doing chilling
right now?
I'm pretty sure he's just chilling down in his castle. Boom, small shield.
Is that okay?
Nailed it.
Capital OK.
It's such a beta thing to say. Is that okay? Oh no! I don't want. Good, I have no money. It is. You have to really pay attention on these dialogues because they do not ask twice.
Did you just macho out at the shopkeeper? Did you just call him a beta?
I mean, is that okay?
Is that okay?
This shield's like 90 gold. Is that okay?
He's just being polite. Now he's just fighting.
Well, at least he asks versus the fucking tool shop's salesman who's just like, "Oh, dragon scale, sure." He's like, I was hoping you would tell me what it was, but okay.
Doesn't care.
All right. Actually, before we go further up, I want to heal and get magic, and then we can see what else is up. Push our luck in the boundaries.
Is it another universe that takes dragons to be innately evil?
Yeah, definitely. I don't think there's a friendly dragon in any
I guess that's a thing.
of the games.
There have to be examples of kind dragons, right? Nice dragons.
I don't know about in Dragon Quest, although I haven't played very many Dragon Quests. I've played 3 of them. I played this one, I played 8 on the PS2, and I played 1 of the DS ones.
Oh, did you play 8?
I played some. I did not finish it. That game is insanely long. Also requires a huge amount of grinding for gold.
True.
Okay, so we're going to go up and see what is more up.
Maybe humanity has been stealing the wilderness from the slimes.
Maybe. It's the slime takeover. Slimes are constant enemies. There's like just harder and harder slimes that continue to show up. It's kind of
interesting.
Yeah.
That's really
what's over here. Slime complexity. I haven't been through this pass yet. So.
Iron slimes and things like that.
Yeah, there's definitely metal slimes. There's like gold slimes that if you can kill them before they run away, they drop a huge amount of gold.
I remember them from DQ9.
Which one is 9?
Sentinels of the Starry Skies.
That's one of the DS ones.
Yeah, that's the multiplayer ones.
There's a bridge that we need to avoid at all costs.
Der Geist.
It can't hurt us quite as badly anymore, so it's nice.
So cute.
I know, with this.
Oh my gosh.
I'm pretty sure when they did Dragon Quest VIII, the ghosts like lick you to hurt you. I'm pretty sure.
That feels like a thing. Oh man.
It is interesting how both the Dragon Quest series and the Final Fantasy series are very consistent in their enemies. Like they tend to have a lot of the same enemies a lot of the time.
Like, what do you have in mind when you say that?
Well, like there's slimes and ghosts in basically every Dragon Quest, and then in all the Final Fantasies there tend to be like, what's the little guy with the knife?
Oh, Tonberry?
Tonberries, yeah.
Oh, you mean like through the franchise?
Goblins, yeah.
That's true. It's just such a huge tonal difference. I think maybe that's one of the unique, like, signifiers of this being like a JRPG. I guess like the wizardry, if you ever played it, it had a really goofy tone. Like the main art is like really, it's like comical looking. I don't know how to describe it. It's very funny. This is kind of like that too.
Yeah, Dragon Quest is definitely, as a franchise, very lighthearted. We found another town.
Final Fantasy seems a little bit more dour.
It's definitely more serious.
Yeah.
I mean, it has funny moments, but I think Dragon Quest as a series is just a more lighthearted series. Like, it's definitely much less likely to be rated teen, which all their most recent Final Fantasies.
Where are we now?
What's going on here? Oh. Alright, so we should remember that. Garen built this town. whatever this town is.
Did he build the city on rock and roll? He was a wanderer.
I want to believe. Herbs are healing items.
Okay. We still don't know what the dragon scale does, do we?
No. I don't remember.
Okay.
But,
I know such a one.
Nope. Hidden away in a cave. You definitely recover the princess before you finish the game. It's like a big plot step.
Okay.
We have access to new
Oh
stuff.
my! Oh goodness! 560.
560 for a hand axe. We could upgrade our clothes here, or
Possible
we could
dream.
hold up for chainmail half plate.
I think it's probably worth it to get the leather.
You think so?
Yeah. I mean, 300 is
Do that now?
really far away. Yeah. Can you sell items?
I don't know what happens if you try to buy a thing that you already have something in that slot. Wait, what?
Oh, we only have 25 Gs.
Oh, I'm reading my experience as my money.
Yes, I did the same.
Alright, well, that's a goal. Now, you see, look at a square like this and you're like, man, I'm going to search it. But I think maybe you search by standing on it.
But naught was found.
Garenham. Right, because Garen built this place.
Yes. I think this is the town that they said if you went north and followed the coast west, you
Yeah.
would get here.
We just kind of went a different way, but...
Taken eastward. Is she in the cave? Do you rescue her that early?
Well, the thing is, if she was taken from the castle and taken eastward, she wouldn't go to the cave. She'd be east.
Oh, I thought they meant eastward of Garenham.
Seems... I kind of doubt it, but I don't
Probably
know.
not, I suppose. Wow.
Inflation around here is pretty crazy.
The further you get away from
It's
the
4 times as
the
much.
hub of civilization.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure this map doesn't have any special walk outside the edge things, but it does have a big fucking... some kind of room you need a key to get into.
Interesting.
So I
Capitalist
have to remember
wasteland.
that.
They don't hesitate to gouge you, despite the
Yeah, no.
Dragon
not
Lord
at all.
threatening the extinction of humanity.
Not at all. Should probably heal. I didn't think about that. Do it after this fight. Boom.
Nice. We do a quick pause real quick?
Yeah.
Awesome. Just chill in the forest real quick.
Yep.
Thank you.
Just figured I'd grind.
Oh, hey. Secret grinding.
Secret grinding.
All right.
I haven't moved from...
Okay.
Anyway.
None the wiser.
There's a lot of enemies here. We gotta clear these woods out.
We do.
Burn them to the ground.
I want to know more about what's happening.
There's still a cave here. I'm still gonna do it eventually, but...
Just, you can see the infinite sea out there.
Yeah, it is.
I kind of love that, actually.
And because there's no bigger map, like, that's as much
That's
as you
it.
see.
That's the edge of the world.
Edge of the world.
It's fascinating.
Oh, there's a cat.
Oh.
Cat visitor. Very hopeful right now.
This is really strange, actually. So we're seeing, like, the majority of the northern continent here?
Yeah, it is a smaller world than I remember. I remember as a kid it felt enormous.
You have
but-
Tentacle Castle, Breckenary, to the east, and to the northwest.
Garenham. And there's a couple other towns for sure.
Oh, it seems like... Okay, I didn't see this little pathway to the southeast
Yeah.
direction.
And part of it is like it's real easy to get a little bit mixed up about where you are.
Yeah.
So this is where the poison marsh is. Or
Oh, yes.
Where the larger poison marsh is. So we're not going to make it through there. Not yet. You need
It
more
seems
help.
like it's directing us towards the cave first.
Yeah, you definitely do the cave first. I mean, you can do like we do in Visit Garenham. Because it is like the shopping district. It's like the mall. Functionally.
Garen's rolling in his grave.
Yeah. He just wanted it to be a concert hall.
Presumably that's what's in that locked...
Yeah,
that's
maybe
that
there
locked
still
room.
is a concert hall in there. And we still haven't found anywhere to get keys. I know it takes a
True.
while to get to that point, but
Yeah,
and they're like crazy expensive if I recall correctly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So,
Trade time for
yeah.
time for G's.
But like, there's important plot things that are behind doors and stuff.
Seems like if you want to see everything, you would get the keys.
Yeah, you have to get them all, pretty much.
All right.
We're also getting fairly close to leveling up, just 15 points away.
Oh, right on. Then from there, I think we should hit that. I'm into
Yeah.
the cave.
We can go caving.
Leuven. Though actually, maybe we can try and get 70 G's for the shield. Did we do that already? Did I forget what
For
we've
the
done?
leather armor?
Yeah.
Not
Or the
quite
shield.
yet. We
Do we?
haven't done that.
We do have the shield though.
Yeah, we got the
shield.
We got the shield.
Leather armor. Okay.
Souls up.
Last. Oh, we got like.
That was 15. Jeez.
Maybe
Yeah, we
maybe
have
it
a-
increases in power as we level. Is that a possibility?
I don't know what it would be keyed on. If it would be keyed on attack power somehow.
I don't know.
Because there's no like magic power stat.
Huh. Maybe it's just on level. HP total, possible?
Yeah, it could. That's
Maybe
what I'm
it's a
thinking. It might
percentage.
be a percentage.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's kind of the known world at this point. We'll have to cross a
Wow.
bridge to do anything harder or cross
Okay.
the marsh, but I really don't. I don't think that we're ready quite yet.
The remnants of humanity in the north. Count them on like two hands.
And there's a whole bunch of area down south. You can kind of start off fairly high up on the map, fairly northerly.
I suppose that makes sense. He's got a Viking look to him. He's got a horned helmet.
Yeah, he does have a horn helmet. True facts.
Erdrick sound. Well, it's the whole thing's kind of written to sound like a
Yeah, it's very like,
Germanic saga kind of
Yeah.
thing going on.
There's another cave that you can see, obviously, but you can't cross the mountains.
Mm-hmm.
And then I believe it is the bottom row of tiles that you can walk on this spot where you can fight much harder monsters. but
Ooh.
I'm not
Yeah,
really-
we'll avoid that, I suppose.
Yeah.
We should probably go to see the king and save.
Well, I figured we'd level up first
Just punch
before we go
slimes until that
Because
time.
we only need 6 more experience points
Okay.
to make that happen.
Cinnamon slimes.
They taste like red hots.
Yes.
That was also the weird thing about like Dragon Quest VIII was that you like cooked with monster materials and stuff.
That's horrifying.
Yeah, you'd have like slime flan and stuff. Like it was really bizarre. And a little gross. And by little, I mean a lot.
I think there's a conflict between the natural monster world and the human world, and the Dragon Lord is merely representing monster interests.
Yeah, he's just trying to forward the monster agenda.
Yeah.
So close.
I like to imagine the king standing on the balcony of his castle,
Just
staring
watching
out,
us slap slimes.
looking over at Castle Charlock over
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see that. Brooding.
there. Yeah.
Boom.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, power increased by 5. Jeez.
We've made significant progress already.
Yeah. We got another cast worth.
The king's going to be so proud of us.
Yeah. Always do the old man before you talk to Lorik in case you die, so you don't have to talk to the old man again.
Yes.
Great. I also really like the stone wall tile because it has like cracks in it and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's a lot of stuff I like in this game.
It has a pleasing ambiance.
Let's gain 110, so we have to just straight double the amount of experience we've gotten so far. So 220 is our new goal.
Goodness.
The Imperial Scrolls of Honor. Tempt not the fates. That is kind of like the theme of the game, though.
Yes, actually.
Don't tempt fate,
Interesting.
because fate will bite you.
manage it.
Alright, so we're going to go buy some leather armor and then run to the cave?
That sounds like the plan.
Alright.
Get Garenham's shield.
Boom, 7.
We're still wielding just the club, right?
Yeah. This does have a pleasing power curve. Like, you definitely feel appreciably stronger with each level up. Which kind of makes the grind worth it.
Yeah, absolutely. Now we can just wade through the slimes.
Yeah.
Lord of Slime. Everything's so cute.
Even Nose Mountain.
Yeah, absolutely. 1000% looks like a nose.
It looks like, I think it's called Probopass.
I was just going to say that.
The Pokemon?
The Pokemon that looks like
the
a
nose
nose.
Pokemon. And he's also like a rock Pokemon, isn't he?
He is.
That's awesome.
I believe he's a rock nose.
Rock nose.
Rock nose.
Rock nose. Alright, so gear. Get us some leather armor. Right? And then we're saving up for
I think so.
chainmail, because we're not going to buy half plate before we buy chainmail. It's just going to take too long.
Mm-hmm.
And then from
I think
there,
we should
saving up
probably
for copper
get
sword.
the copper sword first.
Yeah, I think we definitely should.
Go in price order.
Aha, he does buy them back. Okay. That's pretty cool. Oh, we're good. Alright. I don't remember. I think it's like you get half of it back or something. So
Okay.
it's appreciable.
I mean,
It's not
we're
nothing.
wearing them for some time.
Yeah. They did
Sweating
us-
in them, getting slime juice in them.
Yeah, they did us well.
Just punch that mountain a few times.
Don't worry about it. Alright. Yeah, you don't see anything.
Oh, wow.
Great.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I can see where mapping would be super useful.
Yeah. And I don't remember if the torches are just timed or if they're by number of spaces you walk.
Oof.
So what I tend to do is just follow a wall until it takes me somewhere. Ugh. This is where the slow keying
Yeah.
of movement is helpful, but also disorienting.
Oh, God.
So stairs down here. We don't have to use those quite yet. There's also like no way to tell when your torch is going to run out. It's just going to kind of happen. Okay, that's the way back out.
So it doesn't look like there's a whole
This
lot.
level's not too complicated.
No battles so far.
There are definitely battles in here. It's just not happening for whatever reason.
I'm just surprised we walked around the whole thing.
Oh yeah, and the lower you go, the deeper the music gets, which is always kind of creepy.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, this
And
is very
slower.
claustrophobic feeling.
Yeah, it is. Oh, took an extra step. Couple extra steps. Hopefully it doesn't screw us. Also, you can definitely do like these entire dungeons without using a torch if you just know exactly where to go.
Exactly where you're going.
Ooh, what is it? I found the tablet. Tablet reads as follows: I am Erdrick, and thou art my descendant. Right.
Aha.
3 MacGuffins.
Interesting.
3 worthy keepers. Alright.
Okay.
Doesn't name them.
No. Okay, so that was the cave, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know if there's like another hidden treasure in here, but that's the main thing for sure.
Interesting. It is a little strange that Erdrick just assumed that no one else would enter this cave.
Well, only a worthy successor would.
I suppose. It doesn't seem to be a particularly dangerous cave, just a dark one.
It's true. Just, if you're worthy, you just have to not be scared of the dark.
You just have to be able to light a torch.
Yeah, light a torch and walk. Also, it is like the ultimate sound of just completely fucking up when you walk into a wall. It's like,
I was going to say, we have the walking kind of about 50-50. The torch, we're pretty solid on.
yeah. I guess there is just nothing else in there.
Okay. So
we
it
could
looks
always
like
come back once we get like the full light spell.
it feels so good to come out of there
to
after
see
that.
the whole screen
Wow.
again. It's like, yeah, all right.
It really is.